So the other question I got is around liquid loans. Taylor asked this, and I answered it there, but let me just say it again. So when you're on liquid loans and you do the loan, right? So when you do the loan, right, it's going to give you an amount here, this amount, the collateral ratio. The collateral ratio percentage shows the percentage of over collateralization. Okay. So you put in however many PLS you want, and then you put in the amount you want. It needs to be over 2,000. So this will have to be like 50, 60. Okay. So it'd be something like this, right? You put in the collateral and then you request a certain amount back. So this is over collateralized 150%. That means that this is worth about 50% more than this. So there's an extra $1,000 here, about $3,000. And then you also see here that there's the total transaction debt. They add the $200 liquidation reserve. Okay, if you're over 150%, then you won't. If you go here to liquidations, you won't show up here. Okay, so you need to be in my opinion, I said this in the message there. You want to have a minimum of 200 to 300% collateralization, over collateralization right now, because of where we're at in the price of PLS. It's fairly low, but it's stable. It's very stable right now. So this is a time to build the vault, build a PLS vault. And then if you want to use some of that cash, you can, but just make sure you keep it about between 200, 300%. I mean, some of these people you see here, the lowest one is 350%. Why do they do this? Well, if you go below 150%, which that's the threshold, it's between 110 and 150% is the threshold. It shows up on here to liquidate. And what that means is it's a redemption, they call it. This is the place here. So all USDL holders can redeem PLS in exchange for their USDL without doing a swap. Why wouldn't you want to do a swap and you do this instead? Well, here you're getting the tight over collateralization that any individual may have. And so you're actually getting it for a smaller dollar price. It got locked into the protocol at a smaller dollar price probably when they did the collateralization. So you're getting the redemption of more PLS usually when you do it like this. So the problem with that is that you get liquidated, and essentially they just pay your loan off. So if you took out $2,000, they'll pay off the $2,000 loan, and then you can take out the difference in collateral. And so you keep the $2,000 you took out in USDL, and then you get back the collateral that was there, the extra collateral that was there. But again, if the intention here is to build the vault, right? You want to keep that cushion large so that you can build it. And then I know, when things turn around, which it's been so stable, PLS has been very stable right now in the price point that it's at. So it's due for a turn. You have that vault ready to go. And then it'll start, the cushion, the percentage will start to get bigger and bigger and bigger, 300%, 400%, 500%, 1,000%, And all you got to do is always make sure to just keep it 200 to 300%. And so once it starts to grow, you can start taking back, start taking more USDLs out. So that's the gimmick here. That's the scheme. And then, you have the other options here if you want to go deeper. So you can take out the USDL, you can put that USDL into the stability pool right now, which is at 16%. And then that pays out PLS and loan, which you can then take to either put the PLS back into the vault. You can just keep adding this reward back into the vault and adding collateral there, right? The loan, you can go to the staking pool and you can put the loan here, right? That's another layer of compounding, which is just at 1.79%, but it's something. And then that gets you more PLS and USDL. That's what's so cool. It's this whole system that's like feeding itself. You can see here in the code, in the tokenomics of how just as this works, the toroidal field energy going back into itself. So yeah, a few cool options there, but yeah, to start off, you always want to make sure that you keep that a little higher. If you don't care, if you're like, I just don't want to sell my crypto, and maybe we're at a good moment where things about to run, then do it tight. Do 150%, do 130%. Take out the USDL, but just have that in mind. They're like, okay, this could be liquidated, and then I'll still have the USDL, but I'll only get the difference now. Just got to know be clear with your intention when you're using this. I had a few questions come in. Let me see. No fee to liquid. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you, G, for that reminder. So you remember the reserve here, right? When you borrow, you have the reserve. It said $200. So this $200 reserve gets paid. So if you get redeemed, if your loan gets paid, that's a liquidation reserve. They keep that separate, which they take that and then they burn it. So they take that USDL, they burn it when it gets paid into the system. So it keeps like things stable, right? It's a stability mechanism. But that's the fee. Yeah, that's the fee if you get liquidated. So just know that too. You're getting the loan paid, but then you pay a $200 fee, which is fixed. So there is a borrowing fee, which is 0.55%. You pay that up front when you initially do it. There's no interest. It's just a borrowing fee. Think of it like origination fee. And that's for the protocol. And then the liquidation reserve is a burn mechanism. So just know that if that happens, you get to pay that fee. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This video you just watched is a repurposed session from the weekly live events that I host in the MasterHeart community in the Crypto Freedom Academy. So if you're interested in joining these live sessions where you can ask me questions directly and receive personalized step-by-step guidance on your crypto journey, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram with the word begin and check your messages for a button to click and access some free videos and links. I'll see you on the other side.